Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is AmandaRujeko. If this is your first time here, if it isn't your first time, please subscribe to my channel, watch all my other videos, like, comment and share with absolutely everybody. So in today's video I am going to be doing a product review. Oh my gosh, I can't find it, hang on. A product review of this AVON Ultra Color 3-in-1 face palette. This is what it looks like. It's got a blush, a bronzer and a highlighter. So first things first, let's swatch these. This is the blush. So it's more of a sheer but buildable blush. And then here is the bronzer, and finally here is the highlighter. The highlighter is super pigmented. The bronzer is my kind of shade, I'd say. And another thing is, this video will be an all AVON makeup video. So if I use any products that are not AVON products, unfortunately I won't tell you what those products will be or which brand they'll be from, because I kind of want to keep this an in-house video and just show you what AVON products can do for you. Alright, so just to let you guys know, the only reason why I've seemed to know much about this is because I actually did this video yesterday, and when I looked at it I didn't like it, so I decided to delete it and refilm it. Anyway, the most important part of makeup for me is blush, probably lipstick as well, but I think blush is my absolute favorite product. I will be putting most of my focus on the blush. So before I start with my makeup look, I want to show you guys what the blush will look like before you put on your foundation. So I'm gonna pick it up on my brush. Okay. Okay, so can you see versus, right? Okay, I'm just gonna build it up a bit. So literally without me even smiling, my cheeks look so versus. Okay, anyway, let's put the blush on the other side. So I wouldn't particularly recommend you to use this blush underneath your foundation if you really want it to pop. I know that you can do this with other blushes, but with this one it's more sheer and more shimmery, so I don't think it would work very well underneath your foundation and the rest of the makeup that you'll put on your cheeks. But look at that. Like, I see myself just using this blush on its own and putting on some lipstick if I really am in the mood, maybe some mascara, and yeah, I will literally just look so pretty with really nice blushed shimmery cheeks. It's my vibe. Okay, let's continue with this makeup look. I'm going to go in with the AVON True Paste Foundation. This is in the shade Earth. Everything that I'm doing today is what I did yesterday. Probably be fixing a few errors that I made that I was not happy about, resulting in me deleting the video. I'm gonna use this brush to blend my foundation. So this foundation is a really good match for my skin. I think I've gotten a little bit lighter. It is winter in my country right now, but maybe the main thing is that I don't go outdoors too much or as much as I did previously. So, I mean, just look at this match. It's really, really beautiful. I haven't even finished blending it in. You will see after I blend it in all the way how it really complements my face. Let me get 3 cheers for this foundation. It's a nice soft matte. I feel like it's full coverage because I don't know if you noticed, but I do have some blemishes. But you can still build it up to be like extra full coverage if you are into that vibe. Did I say it's breathable? Because it really is breathable. It's a breathable foundation and you don't have to put too much, and it's long wearing. It will literally look like this for the whole day, so it's a great foundation. Anyway, moving on, I'm gonna go into the palette again. So you guys, I'm not really a person who does like a full beat. I feel like I'm more of a foundation, blush, lipstick, sometimes mascara girl. I hardly use bronzer and I hardly use highlighter. If you want to see how I typically do my makeup, I will link a video that I did. If you just want to see the makeup part, then I'll give you a timestamp where to start that video from. So I don't really do concealer, and I don't do contour, and I don't do highlighter like on my nose. I will just use, let me show you what I use to just kind of lift my cheeks. I will use this AVON True Glow Bronzing Pearls. That's what I normally use. So I'm gonna go straight in with my blush, and all I have on my face is foundation and the blush that I put on underneath. I didn't even use primer, you guys. I actually forgot, but I'm going back in with my blush, and I'm just gonna smile so that I see my apples. Don't put too much, you guys, just build it up slowly. I usually like to focus on the apples first, and then when I feel like I have enough on the apples of my cheeks, then I kind of drag it out like this. Can you see it's now like really showing up and really enhancing my smile and giving my cheeks this really nice lift, but at the same time leaving a really nice pink shimmery hue on my face. I mean, oh, I think I put too much. I'm gonna deposit the rest of what's on my brush on this side so that I can kind of like fix this side. So I sometimes use a pressed powder, but I recently dropped my pressed powder, so I don't have a pressed powder at the moment. But whenever I make mistakes, I kind of go in with my pressed powder, like wherever I feel like I need to fix. So that's usually right underneath my eyes and maybe on my smile lines, because like you can see, I have a bit of blush on my smile lines. But I don't have pressed powder at the moment, so I'm gonna use my foundation brush to fix my mistakes, if I can find it. Guys, literally I can't find a foundation brush that I used like 5 minutes ago, so I'm just gonna go in with this brush. It doesn't have any product on it. I'm just gonna use it to fix any mistakes that I can see, and just to soften any harsh lines as well. All right, let's go into the bronzer. For the bronzer, I'm gonna use this really kind of thick brush. So I'm gonna pick it up. So this brush is like angled, and then angled. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm just gonna lightly sweep this bronzer. It is super pigmented. When I tried it on my face yesterday, I think I actually used a little too much. Have to be careful with the stick. it really melts into your skin like a bronzer should. Like, you see it for a couple of seconds and then you don't see it anymore. I feel like a bronzer should be like that. It should really melt into your skin. Can you see how easily it melts into your skin? And I'm not even using pressure, you guys. I have the softest hand because also I want to take care not to ruin my edges, which I did just to film this video. Before I started filming this video, my hair just looked like whatever. Okay, so really nice bronzer. I typically don't use bronzer on my face. I just use a pressed powder just to fix any areas that I feel like I have, especially around the areas that I blush. And yeah, that's normally what I use my pressed powder for. And I use a pressed powder in my exact foundation shade. But yeah, I definitely see myself using this product every time I do my makeup going forward. Another thing with these palettes is make sure you don't like cross dip because you're gonna have like blush in your cheekbones. It is the cheekbone, right? Next up is the highlighter. Again, I do not typically use highlighter, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna use it. And I hope I do not mess it up today. This highlighter is super pigmented, and yesterday I feel like I just had like 2 lines going like this of highlighter. So I think I'm just gonna try and focus it a little more on the apples of my cheeks and not really like it. Can you see the pigment though? And guys, I'm like so scared of it, so I'm not gonna put too much. I'm just gonna put enough for you guys to see how good it is. And yes, we can call it a day with the highlighter. I feel like that's the reason why I don't really use highlighter, because I think I'm not that good at highlighting my face. With my bronzing pearls, I can be so generous and I can just dip my brush into my bronzing pearls and just be like, and it won't even look harsh or look like I have overdone it. But yeah, you see this highlighter, like you can see when I do this, the light is hitting the areas where I highlighted the most. Obviously the blush is also on the shimmery side, so the highlighter and the blush placement will not be too distinct, but if you overdo it with this highlighter, it will be very distinct. Just gonna go in with this brush again just to fix the harsh lines. If I had my pressed powder, you guys, you would see just how effective this method is. But if you watch that other video, you will see how amazing it is to just use pressed powder, like, you know, to fix your mistakes. Anyway, we are going to finish up this makeup look so that I can show you the final result. I'm gonna go in with this lip pencil. It's not an AVON lip pencil, so I can't tell you which brand it is. I'm just gonna use it within my lips. I don't know what I just dropped. I can't look. This is a critical time. Definitely by itself, this lip liner looks really, really nice. And yeah, I feel like I could actually spend the whole day with it like this, and it lasts a long time on your lips. But I'll show you what it is in another video. And to top up my lip liner, just so that I can go in with another AVON product, I'm going to use this AVON Nourishing Lip Oil. So they have it in 2 types. They have the one with glitter and the one without. This one is called Blossom and this one is called shimmering petal. All right, I am done with my makeup. You can definitely see that I look really contoured. My blush is making my cheeks look really nice and plump, and the highlighter is definitely speaking for itself. So I think that this is going to be a great addition to my makeup. I definitely see myself using this product so much, so kudos to AVON. This is an amazing palette, and I think you guys will love it as well. If you are of a lighter complexion than me, there is another palette that has got lighter tones than this. But I also think that if you are of lighter complexion than me, you will still really love this blush and highlighter. Maybe the bronzer will not work for you that much, but the blush and highlighter you will for sure love. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you subscribed, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, cheers.